But then you fast forward into the late 1800s, and even though we were making cars in the 1800s, let's just say the newer age human started making cars, and the ruling power, the European power, started producing cars. You understand that? So they took something that was not known and created something that was known based off of the awareness of what was not known. Do you drive a car? Do you drive a car today? So see, the usefulness of progressive technology or progressive experience, aka knowledge, that becomes wisdom. Then you can use what has been presented for you to assist you, because evidently what was known before you wasn't all that needed to be fucking known. It's a motherfucking conundrum. Stolen legacy nonetheless. They stole your legacy and made a car. Do you own a car? Do you own a car? So you were riding in a legacy that was stolen from you, but you now have ownership of. Holy shit, 1 minus 1 equals 0. See, they stole that shit from me, but it's beneficial to me now. So while they stole it from me, how about I make sure that I put myself and my people in a position to, you can't steal shit from me. So how about I magnify myself and take myself out of division and weakness and always waiting on somebody else to retribute me and just uplift and uphold myself, and now you can't take shit from me. But if I always keep pointing that finger at everybody else and what they done to me and what I didn't keep on and protect from myself, I'm fucked. Why? Because knowing what they did stopped me from being fucking aware of what I allowed. Knowing what they did will stop me from being aware of what I fucking allowed. That hurts a lot of fucking people. It's a motherfucking choice. Life is a succession of motherfucking choices. If you choose to do nothing, then you can't complain about getting everything. We choose and do nothing, and then we're looking at everything else on why we probably ain't choosing to do nothing as why we still do nothing. But knowledge gets you what? Put in the motherfucking home. See, we know we can't go outside before a certain amount of time. Where's the power in that? Where's the power in that? I know that when these sirens start sounding out, I know I better get my ass in the house or get shot. It comes in time. When you disengage from struggle, then you see that there was no war. When you disengage from the need to have a struggle, then you'll see. We all have to do for ourselves. We all have to do for ourselves. You have to do things individually, but you have to do things individually, authentically. Not individually with an intended result of maximizing my position in the control game. Because if my whole goal is to become a better me so that I can now control you, I'm a war waiting to happen. But if my intentions is to become fully aware of myself to where I understand that there is nothing to control me, because control is a motherfucking concept and a limitation, I get the whole motherfucking pie, not just the pieces. Pie theory. But we do that. Rather than looking for others to do for us. We do that every fucking day. Every day. As a people. As a fucking, a whole fucking human race. We do that. We wait for everybody. That, again, if you don't want to own it, I understand. Trust me, I get it. But if we're going to pat ourselves on the back as being the original gods and goddesses, how did the servant overcome the motherfucking master? See, your statement was others like the very people who put us in this predicament in the first place. We all did this. Arrogance, ego, power, greed, lack of fucking morality, inhumanity, insanity. We all own that responsibility. In the sense to where you open the door for somebody else to come take you out of your peace and now left your ass in pieces. Either you was that fucking ignorant and egoic to where you didn't see it coming, or you was really weaker than what you thought you were. Pick a choice. So you can't have all. You can't always point the finger at everybody else and then put yourself back on the damn pedestal and don't figure out how the fuck I get knocked off the fucking pedestal in the first place. Was it an inside job? which would mean then, holy shit, it was already within me. Because if it was an inside job and there was resurrection and revolts, but I told on myself, look that up. Look that up real easy. If I told on myself because I didn't want to have responsibility to myself or to others, shit, I am responsible. Minor shit that creates a whole fucking bunch of delusions about who created what, who discovered what, and now Egypt is in Arizona and Memphis is the old Memphis of Kemet. Who gives a fuck? How does that help you now? Thinking about who lied about what and did what back then, how does that adjust your awareness now? If it's all a fucking illusion, why am I going to invest in illusion trying to learn how to be real? Why am I going to invest in what I worry about what got created before me as the only thing I'm thinking about now? What the fuck am I creating now? What was created before me? And if I keep focusing on what was getting created before me, guess what's going to come after me? What got created before me, because it's going to consume me. And now all I know is going to be what empowers me. And what is empowering me is what got me fucked up. So therefore, knowledge does what? Get you fucked up. It's the responsibility of the parent to teach themselves outside of what you're being taught. See, you can't send them to school and then worry about what they learn at school and then not do your duty as a parent to unteach that which should never have been learned. But again, let's do it from that angle. Why do we allow schools to continue to cheat, to teach shit that we know is false? Because they got the power. So now you've already given them your control. If you have awareness that what they are doing is not what should be done, but yet you are 4 more years paying your taxes, driving your cars, going to work in their system, and not developing your own, aiding and motherfucking abetting. You are an accessory to the crime. But that will require responsibility, so we're not going to do that. That will require responsibility. So my 4-3 becomes 7, what I fucking love. What I love is what I hate. Holy shit, I'm fucked. If what I hate is also what I love because I keep supporting it, I'm not going to see where I'm 0. The source and the motherfucking fool. Oops. So let's do this real quick. Let's see how the cards work out. In the sense of humanity, what was created before us? What was created before us in the terms of the collective consciousness? What's controlling you? That 9, it was what they wanted to share with you. It was what got shared into you and what you now think you got to heal from. See, what was created before you was everything to teach you how to heal. But if the carrier wave of what was created before you has now been tainted by what wants to control you, now you need to heal from what was already there to heal you. See, the awareness that there was already some fuckery before me should have been the first clue not to fuck myself. But my knowledge got me fucked up because now I seen that there was a struggle before me. So now let me struggle with my struggle because I need to have, holy shit, control. You shared your energy, but what got created before you? So therefore, what we got created before you now becomes you. See, your 4 becomes your 3. What got created before me? The struggle. So now what am the only thought I have? Angry. Rage. Becomes your passion. Holy shit, what's passion? Unconditional love. Did this motherfucker just not say that? Did I just not say that? If what got created before you become the only thing you know, it becomes what you love. And if what you love is what you hate, Hulk angry. It's your passion. 23 is passion. 23 is passion. Why is it passion though? Because 4-3 is the reversal of God. 34 is the number of God because the proper God should know that what I'm thinking is what I'm creating. Not what I see as creation is what I'm thinking about. That's an ass backward ass God. See, I'm too busy focused on what came before me and I don't see what the fuck I'm doing now. I ain't helping shit. I'm only relying on what got created before me. But if what got created before me was the taint, what am I thinking about? Tainted shit. But if I'm responsible for my thoughts, then what am I going to create? Awareness. Kind of like what you were saying about when you take the kids to school. Yeah, they teach them tainted shit. Fuck that. Let me get my babies home and let me show them awareness. Look, this is their perspective. Here's a perspective. Use your mind. Use your mind, young man. Use your mind, young lady. I'm just saying. You like that growl, don't you? So, if I'm sharing my energy with what got created before me, it's only going to leave me angry. And that anger will become my passion because I must fight against that which came before me because it wanted me to fight it. Baddest man hit my hand. Hit that man. I don't know him. No, but see, you did it, so now you got to fight him. Who am I fighting? I don't know. Holy shit, old man Dithers, it was you all along. Now you fighting yourself. You fighting yourself, but you done projected everything else as a responsible source for why you won't fix yourselves. So therefore, you will need to always have somebody else, holy shit, a God and a devil, because you won't save yourself. Why? Because I'm the reversal of God. Remember I told you, 34 is the number of God. Today is 43, the reversal of God. I don't want that responsibility of saying that I am source. I don't want the responsibility of saying that I am the source of fixing anything that goes on from this moment now, because time is not linear and time is an illusion. And the only thing I can do is honor the reality of motherfucking now. But I don't want that responsibility because it's too easy to point the finger at what was when it was all an illusion anyway. And in the sense to where I honor an illusion more than my reality, I'm now the fakest motherfucker in my own life. So what's making me the fakest motherfucker in my own life? Holy shit, devil. I'm only trying to find the helpful stuff in the motherfucking harmful shit. I might be a psychic. If I'm the devil card, because I'm only trying to find helpful shit in that which has harmed me, what harmed me? What I shared my energy with. What they told me came before me. But I'm trying to find out what part of what came before me can be helpful, because there's got to be some history in there that belongs to me. It's all fucking tainted. It's all a fucking illusion. Because it's the storyline that I bought into, but it became a tainted storyline because it hurt me and it hurt my people. And I can't disengage from knowing that it hurt me. That is now all that I know. But it was an illusion. It was an illusion. It was a motherfucking illusion that if I can't fucking take my delusional ass existence out of the illusion, I'll never fucking be real. And I will always be my own thing burned to me. I will always look at things from the standpoint of chasing to try and find myself, where all I had to do was keep still and see myself. My fucking 34. I had to see me. What is God for you? What is the God in you? Holy shit. It's the motherfucking creatrix herself. Scarcity. Stop letting shit pull you. God in you is scarcity, not fucking plentifulness. I need to have more. I need to figure out more. No. I need less of this shit. There needs to be less creation. That's what God is. God is in the sense of source, not God as in your Sky Daddy, not God as in your Allah, not God as in your old Batala and anybody else that you want to fucking name. Your God as in the fucking Gaia force within you, the energy of source itself. Says stop creating the shit. Stop worrying about creating more and be more fucking creative. You understand? Stop worrying about what got created first. The chicken and the egg. Motherfucker, make an omelet and make chicken and waffles. See what I'm saying? Use them both. Use them both. Both of them are here. Stop worrying about which one came first. Stop worrying about who did this first, who did that last. What are you going to do with it now? If you have the responsibility to own the energy of God, be as such. Start looking at everything else as what then put you into a position of less than God. You'll never be God. If you need somebody to empower to be more than what you are, and I got to fight them to get back into what I am, I've already told myself I'm less than what I am. Just be fucking God. Stop the struggle. Less is more. Say less. Do less. Just live. Why? Because that should show you your 7. That should show you your 7. But we have to do this. Because remember, we're dealing with the 43, the reversal God. The reversal God was, I like to be the devil. The God itself says, you should understand that you created this, so stop creating so much. That's a 77. That's 2 7s. Years, I've been saying, well, a couple years anyway, when I got my number system, 77 is the master spiritualist. 77 is that person that think they know too much of fucking illusion and too much reality, and they trapped in between them both. Remember I told you earlier, if you learn